selections, adjust the volume, bass, and treble controls to suit your tastes.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. You're joining me live from Missing Links headquarters, where I'll be conducting...
Hi there, folks. That's what we in the television business call a mixing problem. That's right. You see, one of the audio board's main functions is to mix the levels of the various audio signals inputting into the audio board. Let's try that again, shall we?
Okay.
As you're listening to the following music selections, adjust the volume, bass, and treble controls to suit your tastes.
You're joining me live from Missing Links headquarters, where I will be conducting an exclusive first-time interview with President Mustafa. Up until this point, President Mustafa has remained behind the scenes, orchestrating the domination of mankind as we know it. Those of us who have survived the brutal monkey uprising have wondered for some time now what this new dictatorship holds in store for mankind. Tonight, I'll ask the pressing questions that will no doubt determine the fate of this planet for centuries to come. President Mustafa, thank you for joining us. Okay, now that you have successfully overthrown the U.S. government, what do you plan to do with the remaining land and resources?
Crush, kill, destroy, bananas everywhere.
Okay, interesting. In general, how do you view the genetically superior Homo sapien in comparison to the missing link in yourself?
For years and years, you've laughed at us in zoos and street corners and state fairs dancing for nickels. But now we will hold the other end of the leash. Crush, kill, destroy, bananas everywhere.
Okay. Everyone across the nation is wondering, when are you going to stop pointing those nuclear warheads in our major cities?
When you learn to respect other animals with posable thumbs.
Okay. Have you been following the Olympics?
I refuse to watch you humans band together for greater good.
So how do you feel about the outcome of each event? And also, are you angered that the newly formed Monkey Nation has no representation in these games? And if so, if the Monkey Nation were to win a gold, what would you do with it?
That, folks, was an example of poor sound quality. Frank here accidentally turned up the bass on that last question.
Yeah.
Let's hear that in perfectly equalized sound. Shall we, Frank?
So we'll try that again. So how do you feel about the outcome of each event? And also, are you angered that the newly formed Monkey Nation has no representation in these games? And if so, if the Monkey Nation were to win a gold, what would you do with it?
First of all, I would take all of your gold medals and melt them down to make a statue of myself. Frankly, I don't care if we are in these games, because we know we are superior to you and we don't need to prove it to you measly humans.
Okay. Do you think your monkey followers are divided in their loyalty to you?
There we go. As you could hear, the input control on the reporter's microphone wasn't loud enough. Let's hear that with full volume. Frank?
And again, do you think your monkey followers are divided in their loyalty to you?
Any monkey that hasn't been loyal to me is already banana fertilizer.
Okay, interesting. Is there any incriminating evidence that the general public should know about from your shadowy past?
Well, evidently, we forgot to turn up the volume on the output monitors. Let's pump up the volume, Frank.
Again, is there any incriminating evidence that the general public should know about from your shadowy past?
I don't have to answer to you. The only thing you need to know is you're the one with the banana to your head.
Okay.
If you were shooting a taped broadcast today, we could demonstrate monitor problems with the audio board. But that's for next week's program. To review, we've shown you the 5 main functions of the audio board. Input, to preamplify and control the volume of the increasing signals. Mix, to combine and balance 2 or more incoming signals. Quality control, to manipulate the sound characteristics. Output, to route the combined signals to a specific output. Monitor, to listen to the sounds before their signals are actually recorded or broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Join us.